So welcome to We Figure This Out. In this little series of videos, we're going to talk about things we sell in a store that we may not know a lot about and you may not know a lot about. So together, we're going to figure it out through research and trial and error.
So in this segment of We Figure It Out, this question was brought to us by one of the staff members. So we're going to figure out something that will help our staff as well as hopefully yourselves. He asked me about burnishing fluid, metal burnishing fluid. We have two flavors in stock. We have one by MIG and we have one by AK Interactive. They're both 100 mil size. They're different prices. As far as I understand, there's no difference between the two of these. They are both made for white metal. So they call them track burnishing fluids. They even have a picture of a tank track on it. And these are particularly good for doing things like Fruel metal track and other brands of track that are made from white metal. So what a burnishing fluid does is exactly the opposite of what your grandmother wanted when she had her silver plate serving set. This will chemically burnish, tarnish, or age, as you will, your metal. So instead of having nice shiny metal tracks, this will burnish them, oxidize them, I guess, and it will create a blackness to them, and in some cases a rusty appearance to them, which is very desirable for tank treads on models, of course. Now, this could also be used on other white metal components. Railroad guys use this stuff for years. They used a product called Black in it, which I haven't seen on the market for a long time. So all their white metal castings and so forth, they burnish them to either weather them, or if you think about it, the oxidation on them allows it to take paint easier. So it almost acts like a primer on that metal. Now, that brings us to one thing I can't show you right now because we're out of stock. He said, well, what's the difference between this track burnishing fluid and photo etch burnishing fluid? They're both blue. They're both in the same roughly size in that. The photo etch burnishing fluid states it's for brass specifically. So brass photo etch, brass gun barrels, brass chain. Again, back in the day when the guys were using black in it, they would burnish their brass chain to make it weather looking and more realistic on their train cars and rolling stock and so forth. So I'm sure the armor guys were using it as well to burnish the chains and metal parts that they might add to their tank models. So what I don't understand is if it's the same thing or if it's formulated different. I'd love to hear from you. If you have experience with these products and you have noticed a difference between photo etch burnishing fluid and track metal fluid, please leave a comment below and share it with us, because when we share knowledge, we're all better modelers. Thanks for watching.